It is.
Okay.
The memes
All
right here.
I have started recording. Okay. I'll set my camera right there. That way I can still see me. Hello. I am Mako Bun. I am the current owner of SCP Architect and also the current New 7 Commander. This is medical training. Behind the camera is Sam, Kyle, Rookie, and Abject. They are going to be my audience for this. So if I'm talking to someone and you cannot see them, it is one of the 4 people that is behind the camera. Now, I don't necessarily have to take this at a slow pace because this is, of course, a recording. So at any time, any one of you is able to look back and get the information. Here, this is my lovely skeleton boner, Werewolf.
Greetings, Chucklefuck.
Baby. So, now, once you've got that out of the way, we have the cranium. That's a pretty meme, isn't it? We have the cranium, which is the main part of the skull up here. Now, there are, I think, about 3 parts of the human skeleton that have subcategories, being the feet, the hands, the cranium, and the wrists. Yes, the wrists. The only part I'm going to be going by, that's Wenchy, by the way. Wenchy, this is all being recorded, so don't say some dumb shit, 'cause I'm recording medical training. This is Wenchy. I'm not going to be going into any of those subcategories except for the hands, because those are ones that are actually kind of useful to know. And plus, I couldn't even tell you all the subcategories with the skull and all that. But okay. You have the skull. The mandible right here is your jaw. The spine up here, that is your neck. This is the cervical spine. The spine that's in back here, that's in the middle, behind your rib cage, this is your thoracic spine. Your lower spine down here, this is your lumbar spine. We have the rib cage as a whole. The middle bone right here, that's the stiffest part of the rib cage, is the sternum. You have the clavicle, which makes up your collarbone. On the back here, you can't really see, I don't think in the kind of can. Here we go. Right here, you can see it. It's like it's the wings, yes. Right there. These are the scapulas. Those are your shoulder blades, or as I call them, your angel wings. It's the part of your arms that let you do this. Really nice. All right, you can actually, I'll turn back around. Here we have this, your tailbone right here. This is your sacrum. Very weird name, but it is what it is given. So, okay, you can flip. You have the pelvis here. The pelvis, to give a neat bit of detail with it, the way you can identify if the skeleton is a man or a woman is by looking at the pelvis. Now, this looks like it would be... That's a woman, if I'm not mistaken, because the hole is long and is large enough for a large ball to be able to go through. Of course, birth. That large ball in question would be the baby, which is in the uterus. But that's a whole separate part of biology. Why are you laughing at that? What was funny about that?
No, it's not that. It's not that. Relax. I'm not laughing about that. I'm gonna send something.
I actually had no idea this was a female skeleton.
Yes, it looks like one, at least. I'm pretty sure that is a female skeleton. Like 80% sure. Then again, I could always be wrong.
There's no tip bones though.
Memes, the DNA of the soul. I'll kill you.
Please do not headbutt the camera because Kyle, we can see your avatar that way, and you're blocking the view.
I'll pull it forward. But why is this angled?
But that was funny.
Ain't they? What about more? You could ask us. Wenchy, if you could not be all the way in the baby, could you get behind the camera? Thank you. So, other
Wenchy,
parts.
you a real one.
other parts of the. Oh, I didn't finish all the way up here. Okay, this long bone right here, which makes up your shoulder connecting to your elbow, this is your humerus. Of course, you have your elbow right here, which isn't actually a bone. Fun fact: the reason why whenever you hit your funny bone, why that hurts, is because it's a exposed nerve that does not have pain receptors. So whenever you slam it against something, it doesn't know how to react and it just freaks out because it has no sense of pain. Yes.
What's it called again?
Which part? This?
Yeah, that
This is the humerus.
humor.
AKA funny bone.
I have an exposed nerve.
We all have exposed nerves. They're everywhere in our body. The main one is the funny bone. Okay. Then you have the two parts of the forearm right here. The larger one is called the radius. The smaller one is your ulna. And you can feel these two. If you grab your arm and you twist it, you can feel that it isn't the arm, it's like the bones themselves moving together. They cross over each other.
Yeah.
So there's a very
never
there's a very uncomfortable fact is that they cross over. Your bones cross. They cross.
Ooh.
Make
Yeah.
the sauce.
All right, never mind. I'm not touching my arm like that ever again.
I know this is a rather strange question. Do your bones ever rub together when you do that?
Your bones can rub together. I mean, they technically always are, because I can't pull the camera over here to see it, but on your forearm right here, where it goes into your wrist, they are connected. So whenever you twist it and turn it, technically they are rubbing together. Technically.
I see.
You have
Whenever
the
you get
parts-
to the hand section, I'll just get closer to the hand. My bad.
Actually, you could go out of T-pose and you put your hand up like this if you want.
Oh Jesus, what the fuck?
There we go. Okay. So I'll pull the camera forward. That way I can see. That's me. So here is a subcategory of the human skeleton. These are the 8 bones within your wrist. Is that 8? No, that's 7. These are the 7 bones within your wrist. They are, for the most part, obscure. I don't know the names of them. I think one of them, no, I don't even know. I don't even know what they are. I couldn't name you a single one. I can tell you that the ones within the cranium, the back of it is the occipital, and then like the middle where your eyes are is the temporal, and you have the ethnoid somewhere over there, and sphenoid, some shit like that. I don't remember. But for your bones, these are your tarsals, and then your feet are also your tarsals. They're both one category. It's kind of weird. Or no, the feet are tarsals, and then hands are phalanges. You have the metaphalanges and the main phalanges. The metaphalanges are should be the wrist bone, like the wrist bones here. This should be your metaphalanges. Your bones that go out to the hand of like right here on mine. These are your normal phalanges, and then you have the 3 up here. The 3 up here go as such. You have the proximal, which is the lowest. You have the intermediate, or the middle, and then you have the distal bone. The distal bone is the highest point of your finger. If you grab your finger, at least on everyone that I've ever seen, maybe it's different on some people, if you look at your finger, or one of them, you can see that there is 3 lines that mark out your finger and which joint it is there. That's how you can tell. The bottom line that goes into your palm, that's your proximate. The middle one is the intermediate, and then the top one is the distal bone. Now, of course, the thumb doesn't have an intermediate. It goes from proximal straight to distal. It's the thumb. It's not long enough to have that. You only have 2 joints in your thumb. Another uncomfortable fact, your thumb has a knuckle. I really hated that I discovered that, and you can feel it. If you feel your thumb, I'll use my thumb against the camera to show. It's a good angle there. If you feel your thumb and you feel about down right there or so, you can feel that there is your knuckle. And I hated that whenever I first learned that. It made me so uncomfortable, and it still kind of does. But, we gotta learn it. So, we're gonna go down to the feet. like the bottom area. I also have to wipe my eyes. Hold on. There we go. You know, I think it's just better if you sit up.
Oh my god.
Or turn. Actually, turn. Just turn.
Not like
Just turn.
like this.
Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm messing up the camera. I messed it up. I failed. Oh,
Oopsie.
man. Oh, man. Now I gotta kill myself. Okay.
No.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
mean.
Okay. Everyone in the audience, you can see the bones properly. Yes? You can see the bones of the legs properly? Okay.
Yeah.
The camera can see them well enough. You can see me, so they can see what I'm pointing at. So that's the main part I'm worried about. Of course, the biggest bone, which is your thigh bone, this is the femur. All of us are in an SCPRP group. I would pray to God you know what a femur is. Because it is crucial. It is,
Yeah, mine
Crucial.
got broken. in the
yes.
past.
Huh?
For
Some people
106
sent to the
for
femur
You
breaker.
broke your femur
Yep.
bone?
No,
If you-
my MTF avatar.
If you,
Oh,
if
okay,
you,
I actually
okay.
thought in
MTF
real life you
character,
actually
he got
broke
his
your
face
shit.
broken.
In real life, if you break your femur, the only way to fix it is through surgery. As
I don't
far
wanna
as
break my
I am
femur.
aware,
I-
at least.
I
That
think-
might have changed. Or I might have learned that from somewhere completely different. But as far as I am aware, the only
from
way you can fix
TikTok.
your femur, no, actually, the
TikTok
only way
medical
you can
devices.
fix your broken femur is through surgery, unless it is not too bad of like a break and it's a fracture. You fracture, then
Okay.
it could heal. Hairline fractures are a son of a bitch, but we'll get into that later. That's a whole different topic.
Hairline?
That's hairline fractures are, just get into it now. A hairline fracture is whenever the bone fractures, but it is as far if I remember correctly, the straight line that's a very thin one. So
Yeah,
it's
Wow, I
Yes.
it absolutely fucking sucks. I
When did
have it
you
right
get
now.
yes.
I've been here.
Heavenly's
I have it
been
right
here.
now. I have,
Heavenly's
I
been
have
here.
a hairline fracture in my leg.
Yep.
Ouch.
Hairline
Also,
fractures
my
fun
growth
are-
plate.
A hairline fracture links to shin splints.
Yep.
They hurt
I
like
broke
shit.
my growth plate
Ooh.
right down
Don't
here
get
and I
'em.
had to get surgery.
Sounds
3
like
giant
that,
screws
man.
all down here because
Probably
it broke
would've
into 3 different
It does
pieces.
permanent damage to your
yeah.
fucking legs.
Hairline
I already
fractures
sliced my legs up.
fucking suck. Oh my god, I hate hairline fractures. I've never had one.
Fractures
I'm
in
lucky.
general just suck.
Fractures, breaking a bone
You're
in general sucks because it hurts. It really hurts.
Yeah.
Unless you were like me and you got lucky and I broke in the exact spot of my right arm where I couldn't feel anything.
It's not broke
Until I moved
it.
when I was crying like a little bitch.
Yes, that's
I,
pretty common.
The last
So-
time that I've never broken anything, but fractures have happened and they
Yep.
hurt.
Yep.
Like that.
Okay. To continue on, you have your kneecap right here. There is an actual name for this.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on,
Thank
I'm
you.
noting it.
There is an actual name for this. It is called. Sorry, I just got food.
You can move
It
your
is called
kneecap, did you know
the
that?
patella.
Called what?
The patella.
Patella?
Tell you.
Patella. The patella.
LA.
The patella is your kneecap.
L-A.
I spelled patella.
Okay.
Patella.
Yeah.
Patella.
There is
You
two
can
parts.
actually move your kneecap.
You can, yes. There's two parts to your leg bone. There is the fibula and the tibia, or the fibia and the tibula. I don't know why we named it that. I really don't know why doctors named it that because it's really annoying to remember. As far as I am, okay, I'll tell you what I remember, and I might be wrong, so don't take this one. You can always fact check me, right? Because I am not an actual doctor. I'm just a giant fucking nerd. The smaller bone is your fibia, and the bigger bone is your
Fibula.
fuck. Okay,
Fibula.
the smaller bone is your fibula, and the bigger bone is your tibia.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Tibia.
Not
Tibia.
tibia.
Tibia and
It's
not the
tibia and
it's the
fibula.
yeah, it's the tibia and the
Tibia.
filia. You're,
And
yeah,
fib-
you're right. It's fucking
Yes.
weird.
Yes, it's the tibia and the fibula. It's really weird.
I was
Okay.
always told by my teacher to remember FT FaceTime. I know it's
That's
fucked.
What the fuck?
Damn, bro.
that's a good one.
It's fucked.
That's a good one though. But I only remember just because fibula just sounds right. Like you don't say a tibula. A fibula just sounds right. It works with the consonants and the vowels. Okay. Despite there being only like two vowels in that word. Down here, you have these are your
Yeah.
tarsals, if I remember correctly. I didn't
Tarsals?
no tarsals. T-A, not T-O.
Tarsal? Oh, T-A. Shit, my bad.
Tarsals, I
Tarsals.
wasn't exactly fully I didn't research a lot of because my medical teacher, after he got fired, there was a guy that came in.
Huh?
His name was Dr. Mink, and he had like I'm pretty low key, he had a foot fetish because for the entire rest of the year it was just stuff about feet, and I dropped out of that class and went to a different elective because I didn't want to deal with that. So I don't really know much with the feet, but if I remember correctly, these are the tarsals, and then they go back into the phalanges, which is the proximate, intermediate, and the distal. You're free to stand back up. I gotta rearrange the camera to be normal again. There we go.
Jesus.
Okay.
Did you say Tarlarces?
Are Larces?
Huh? Tarsals?
yeah.
What? I don't,
Tarsals.
I don't know.
Or the tarsals.
Tarsals, yeah.
This
They went back
tarsals.
into.
Oh, yes. So you have the tarsals that go into the phalanges.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to do, with the people in the audience here, I'm going to do like a little quiz about all this. Please face them. Looks so fucking goofy. Okay.
What, me moving? Yeah.
Yes, you moved.
Fucking
It looked
ecstatic,
really
dude.
fucking. It looked really fucking
Being
goofy.
static right now.
Meow. Okay. Now, with everything that I have told you, we're gonna go over what each one is. Okay. I'm gonna point at that. I'm gonna ask you, what is this bone? And you're gonna tell me. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. No hard feelings, right? But I'm gonna have to be able to move on. That way, this isn't like an hour-long fucking yap session.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
So, what is this?
Cranium.
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 Cranium. Mandible.
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 Or jaw.
Cervical spine.
Cervical spine, yeah.
Cervical
Cervical.
spine.
Hello.
What
Hello.
are you pointing at?
He was
What's,
pointing at the neck.
Yeah, I was pointing right here. Sorry, we're recording a like a medical thing right now. You're good though. What's this?
Cervical spine. I think it is.
Nope.
Another ribcage.
No.
Thorax.
You talking about the rib?
The
Thoroughly.
middle part,
Yes,
I think.
the rib
Yeah,
cage.
that's
it's
what I'm
the
trying
it's
to
the
say.
rib cage.
But words are hard.
Okay,
Words are complicated.
this is the rib cage. What's the
Thoracic.
spine at the back here?
Shit.
That's a
Thoracic spine?
thoracical.
Close. You got it close
Close?
enough. It's the
Mm.
thoracic.
Thoracic.
You got it close enough though.
Thoracic.
So I would still give you a point for that.
Thoracic
Limb-
park, some shit.
What's this?
Sternum.
The T-bone.
It's the sternum. Yes, it's the sternum. What's this?
Bottom.
Lumbar spine?
Lumbar.
Lumbar?
I would give you a
No, it's
point
not
for that.
lumbar.
I would mark
Lumbar.
that as
Lumbar.
correct, but it's the lumbar. The bar.
Lumbar.
Lumbar.
What are these two?
Shit. Okay.
Isn't that
I
collar?
had to restart headset, so I wasn't here for that part.
Collarbone.
That went too
No.
fast for me. I didn't note that down.
Fuck.
Hey, what's up? We're recording a medical thing, so if you want to join in, you
The-
can. It's
the
part of the
shoulder
audience.
blades,
Make sure not
some
to
shit.
get in the way of the camera. No.
Your shoulder blades are at the back.
Humerus, right?
The
Nope.
shoulder blades are at the back.
No.
No,
Fuck,
the
okay.
back
So
is
that would
the-
not
Oh
be
yeah,
on
no
there.
wait, they're at the back. now.
Shut. Okay, I shut her up.
The clavicles. These are your clavicles.
Clavicles.
Clavicles. Are any
Clavicles.
are any four? Is anyone here an avatar creator?
Press the wrong button there.
You are.
No. I know I am. I know you aren't because you pay me. Okay.
I'm too stupid to
Well-
learn that shit.
That's so real, and it's Unity is racist. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Unity is racist. Okay, so these are your
Admitting on
clavicles.
recording that
White
it is.
privilege.
If you are if you are ever making avatars or doing anything rigging related, these clavicles will always parent to the bones, and these are always called their own names. They're never called the collarbones. They're never called something else. They are called the clavicles because they go lagged. They go to their own separate things. So you can't put them both into one category. What's back here?
Okay.
What's your shoulder blade?
Shoulder blade.
Yeah, what's your shoulder blade called?
Yeah.
I didn't have that time to write that term down. I don't have that one.
I'm gonna hit you with the fucking tard stare.
Not humorous.
I prefer if you didn't.
I didn't get the pelvis, but I got the.
Ribosomes, the DNA of the soul.
Yeah.
Memes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what you meant. Okay.
Your shoulder blades are your scapulas. Think of the word scalpel. Think of the word scalpel. Take out the L to scal. That way it's just scapula. Scapula. Or spatula.
Scapula.
It rhymes with spatula. These are your
Spatula.
spatulas. These are your spatulas. I would give you credit for that. I would, if I was like a teacher and you were on a quiz, I would give you point for calling it a fucking spatula. You know what? It's close enough. I'm not
Spatula.
gonna if you take a quiz on this,
There.
I'm not gonna mark you wrong for misspelling something. And even if it's
Saying
cheating,
spatula.
yeah, if you wrote spatula,
I got
I'm
flunked
done.
in science.
that's
Mm,
fair.
yeah.
This is also biology though,
Dang.
so
It's part of science. You still learn it.
it
in
is a
science,
part
it's
of
body
science, yes.
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, I put special.
What's
under
this?
the natural. Pelvis.
The pelvis.
Pelvis.
Forgot what it was called though,
Yep.
because I didn't get the name.
Pelvis.
No, it's the
bone.
pelvis.
Femur.
It's the pelvis.
No,
No,
the
it's
femur
not.
is the
It's
long
the
bone.
femur.
The
What is your
femur
tailbone
right,
called?
right,
Femur.
What's the
Pretty
name?
high.
What's the name of your tailbone?
Tailbone.
Oh, the fucking
I can
tailbone.
find it. Screw or screw. Screw.
Oh.
Fucking.
Oh, oh,
Uh,
almost. Come on.
screw.
Come on, Kyle.
No,
Screw. Screw.
Almost.
Scranium.
Fucking English.
no.
Uh,
Okay, swap the C and the A.
Scadium. Screw.
Rappendale.
Sacrum. Sacrum.
Close enough. Sacrum.
Sacrum.
SACRUM. Sacrum.
Sacrum. Okay.
Oh, I didn't
I
even
wrote it
do the
correctly, so-
arms. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah,
What's
you did
this?
do the arms, no?
The humerus.
Humerus.
Yeah, humorous.
Yep.
Femur.
What's your
Bonus
bigger
humerus.
The
Shit.
fucking.
I didn't
The
get those
radius?
names down.
The radius.
I didn't get
Radius.
the names down.
What's your smaller bone?
Ulna.
Jesus.
Oh,
Did you
shit,
just say
racist for a second.
The ulna.
Jesus.
It is
You
the
know,
ulna.
You
Jesus
legit
Christ.
sounded like you said
It's a Jesus.
that.
You're sure. Jesus?
Cheez-Its.
Oh, oh,
Cheez-Its.
Jesus. Oh, good.
How the fuck
Jesus.
you get Jesus Christ out of that?
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ. Holy crackers. Yes,
Jesus
the
Christ.
smaller
No,
bone
it's
is your
something with a
ulna.
no, it's something with a no, isn't it?
It's the
Yeah.
it's
What?
the ulna. The ulna. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What are the bones in your wrist called? What's like the category for them?
Tarsals
No.
or phalanges.
Close.
I just cracked one.
Wait,
Ah! What was it? God damn it. Hold on.
Mephornic.
Is it the spelling that's fucked up?
Organius.
No.
No.
Mm,
Mephornius.
phalanges is partially correct. There's another
Oh, yeah.
word in there you're missing.
Hold on. What am I missing?
What is the name of the company that makes the Oculus Quest?
Meta?
Meta.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Metaphalanges.
just trying to fucking say.
The metaphalanges.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, the
Metaphalanges.
metaphalange.
That's not
What
I didn't
are-
note that
what-
down, What the fuck?
What category are your fingers called?
Hold on. let me-
I know the middle one is
Turculus.
like an intermediate,
Turculus?
intermediate, whatever the fuck it was.
Okay,
Fucking
got
hell,
it.
English is not with me. today.
Sam had said the answer before.
the question?
Sam said the answer before.
Targalus.
Then I'm pretty
Targalus.
sure I know what
Tar-
that is, right?
Why
oh,
does
fuck.
my
Stop
English not
moving.
work?
My hand
The
fucking
phalanges.
fucking me up.
Your
Yeah,
fingers
this
are
is
the
not working.
phalanges. Okay. What is your? We're gonna go into the finger bones now. What's the lower one?
Oh fuck! I didn't get those down. I got one of them. I got the low one.
Wait,
I don't
the
know.
lower
I'm
one?
not gonna say that. I'm
Hold
not
on.
gonna say that. It would be close enough.
Okay. The only other thing I got written in the wrist bones are the tarsals. Honestly, it's the last thing I got noted.
Tarsals are in a different spot.
Oh, never mind then. I'm gonna take that up the fucking man.
What is the? Okay, all right. What's the middle bone called of your finger?
Middle.
Middle.
Abject said it.
Has 3 lines.
Into me.
Yep, intermediate.
Distance.
It's the intermediate bone.
Oh.
What is the tip of your fingers called?
Gee.
I put intermediate. Alright.
I don't have that either.
I forgot. I don't know the low.
Distal.
I don't know the low bones.
The distal.
Distal?
It's
Distal.
pistol, but with a D
High
and an A instead of an O.
High bones.
D-I-S-T-A-L.
Distal.
D-I-S-T-A-L.
Okay.
So
And then the
middle
the,
joint is actually fully the proximal.
Okay.
the lower one is the
Inter-
proximal. Yes, it's the proximal,
inter- yeah,
intermediate,
inter-
distal. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, we have another person who learns medical. They already went through medical training, so maybe they might be able to help you.
They already
Depends how
have
much
it.
they remember. Yep. I should probably clarify for all of you.
Plenty of notes
We're
down.
I'm doing all of this. You're literally going to use none of this ever in my events, but I really just want you to know this in general. That way, if someone's arm gets blown off, you're not going to be like, well, gotta fix the entire arm when they still have like half of the fucking humerus sticking out, which you could maybe
I found that
use.
humorous.
No, next event's gonna be alright, guys. You're doing surgery on a person.
Gotta do.
Let's do surgery, guys.
It's a maybe. Okay, so
If you make me do surgery, I'm
what's
pulling
this?
this out.
Good lord.
The femur.
No, here
Kneecap.
I'll do it. This is
Oh,
This
this
is
is
the-
my
You're
Come on,
pointing
look
at
at
the
This
this.
is-
vital.
Yeah, this is
I
the
just
femur.
check
Patella.
it.
What is your kneecap
That's how I
called?
say it. Patella.
Patella. Yes.
Patella.
The patella.
That is
Patella.
the kneecap.
I call it patella.
This is your
You.
femur. What is the smaller bone
Mm.
called? Smaller leg bone.
Fibula.
Smaller.
Fibula. The
Bigger
fibula.
going into
No, the
the
tibula is the
fibula.
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 Yep.
Tibula.
What's the bigger bone called?
Tibia.
Fibula.
Tibia. Yes.
Tibula.
Again,
Tibia.
I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure if that is correct. I could be wrong because I mixed those
Pretty
up
sure it
too.
is.
For now, we're right.
Pretty sure you're
For
right.
the sake of this, I'm correct. But don't like
Yeah.
My opinion's
100%
better.
take that.
They watch that some snob in the comments be like,
Actually, that's the fibula, not the tibia.
It's like
Actually.
Don't care about
Okay,
mine, it's better.
so
fractures hurt.
yes,
Yeah.
they do. Okay, what is down here called? What are these?
Ankle.
Your
Unless you're
the
pointing at the
growth
smaller
plate.
one.
I'm pointing out like
Growth
this
plate?
entire area down here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The growth
I
plate.
don't think I got that down.
No,
Feet.
Sam had said it before. Sam said it before.
Oh.
Listen, mate, I had surgery right over there. That's
Spatula.
the growth
Yeah,
plate. I'm
probably-
just gonna stick
But
to
it was the
I'm kidding.
tarsals, no?
It is. It is the tarsals.
Yeah.
It should be at
yeah,
least.
because they're
Yeah.
fucking connected with the
And then
hands.
you have
Oh,
what
must
are
be
these
connected.
called?
Seems
What are your toes called?
toes. Oh.
Straight out toes.
I didn't get that down either. Fuck.
Your
toes have,
professor had a
phalanges?
foot fetish.
Should have
Not
stayed in the
professor.
class.
Okay, the
Mhm.
phalanges. Your toes and your fingers are both the phalanges.
Okay,
Yes.
let me just write that down.
Okay.
Toes,
Werewolf.
phalanges.
Could you do me a favor and get into like a just any form of human avatar?
Is he still on to T-pose?
Oh, I had it right there.
No, not
I
necessarily.
want to do an event where it's like a gladiator
Okay.
pit.
My hands are
That'd
feeling
be
paper.
kind of
Werewolf?
Hold on, let me grab it on my pants. He's AFK, bruh. You made the skeleton
went
to an
to
actual
get a drink
skeleton.
or went
What the
to-
fuck?
The skeleton I actually killed the
Bro,
skeleton.
blood's
I'm
dead.
disconnected from real life.
That's
on
crazy.
here.
You made the bro a fucking skeleton, bro.
So now that the skeleton has lost its Bluetooth connection, so
Get off the stage.
Okay.
give us a minute.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. Hello, Silver. I'm actually recording medical training, so, you know. Okay.
It's like a Zoom call.
It's like a Zoom call.
What the fuck?
Yippee! Do any of you have an
When you do
avatar?
the editing, when I
that
show up, you should just
can-
click that.
Human avatar.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna edit this. I'm gonna edit this. I'm just gonna upload it
What
raw.
kind of human avatar do you want it? Like, just with
One
regular
that can
whatever?
one that can dismember, not fully, but at least
Oh,
partially.
me.
Kyle, I know you have one.
Well, if you were gonna say fully,
I have.
The Pavlov avatars work. The Pavlov avatars work.
I got a Pavlov.
This one
I
may
mean,
work.
if it had something
other
to do
one
with
has
the
the other
stomach,
full-on
then you would be
blood.
fine.
No.
This may tell you off the whole limb though.
Sam, come here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that
Stand like right here. We're just gonna. I want you to be in front of the skeleton.
Alright, I guess I'll be just like this, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So
Let me get my
this
nose
is. God, I'm so much fucking taller than you. This is my lovely associate Samantha, from the hit game Call of Duty. Motherfucker. Okay. All right.
Your eyeballs.
So,
Alright.
you mean the ones that are blocked by a visor? So, Sam here is going to be my little test dummy, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm going to have you do, Sam, is I'm going to take
Yeah.
off your left arm.
Your left arm, not
Left
your right
arm. No, that's
Rip.
the leg.
That's
Jesus
and it's
Christ.
gone.
Fucking
That's
left.
the leg.
That was the leg.
That was the leg. Okay,
that was a leg.
put your arm out. So,
Yeah.
here's another. Everything I'm about to say here, for the most part, can be used in real life. However, I would like it if you were able to use it, overall and events and stuff. Assuming that you're not in a high intense situation, of which you can do what I do, what Silver does, and what everyone else does, which is you run up, Rainbow Six Siege healing animation, and they're good to go. But if you are able to, and you are able to take your time and work on it, say we're in like a I don't know, something war related, and you're able to like be in the fucking trenches or some shit. Like, Sam, no, Ryan, Sam. There goes her left arm. In this case, I would have if I'm a medic in the scenario, which is basically what I'm training you guys to
Just
be.
wrap it up.
You not just that. There's a lot more than just that. That will, if you just wrap
Tourniquet,
it up.
Wrap it up, and then shrug them with painkillers.
That's a rough
No.
synopsis. Oh, welcome back, Werewolf.
He has returned.
Yeah, I was AFK. My bad.
I
In case you needed me.
I could tell. Don't worry. Okay, so in the scenario of which Sam gets her fucking arm blown off, what you would do is you would be a medic, you would run up, you would have your first aid kit or some other form of medical device on you, you would take out a tourniquet, and you would place it at the minimum 3 inches above the wound to stop the bleeding.
One finger.
This is, yes, or one
two
finger.
fingers.
You just at least one finger. Your finger itself is about 3 inches. The main reason why I know that is because any blade above 3 inches is illegal in California, and that's how I found out my butterfly knife was illegal.
Oh yeah,
But I
you
still
have
had
to be
one.
California compliant.
I moved, so
Wait, you said 3 inches
Oh,
away
yeah,
from
that's right.
3 inches above the wound. Yes, you physically you could not do it below. This does not only go for dismemberments, but if say she was shot right there,
Yeah.
or she was stabbed, or there's any form of bleeding from right there, you take your one finger and you would put it about that, and 3 inches above the wound, you would wrap it around, you would Velcro it together, and then you would have your little fucking that's my sigh. Get out of here! Damn! Damn! I don't want you no more! Oh well. Oh
Pulled
well.
out the
Okay.
wrong
Guess
strap.
I have my sigh. You would put it there, and then you would twist, and you would keep twisting until you physically could not anymore. If the person is experiencing a lot of pain, that's good, because in order to stop bleeding, you need to cut off the blood circulation to that area. Meaning that's gonna hurt, like, quite a bit. It hurts, but it's needed to keep her alive. That's goes for about everything. Whenever it comes to an injury such as a stab or a gunshot, you of course still tourniquet it. But before you wrap the wound in gauze, there's another step. You then put your arm out. You can put your arm back, by the way. She gets shot. Bam. Ooh, she's bleeding. Oh no. You tourniquet it, as always, and then you stuff the wound with either a clean rag, a clean shirt, or bandages. Whatever you have at your disposal. If you really need to and you're in that desperate of a situation, you can always take your own shirt off and use it. It's what happens sometimes. I get it. Not every time you're going to have a first aid kit or the proper materials. So sometimes that can't happen. You pack the wound and
Rookie
then
has their arm up.
bandage. Yes, Rookie.
Can I put a tourniquet around my neck?
That'd kill you.
No,
but
you cannot.
maybe.
What?
No.
There's
It
not
wouldn't.
an
It
option
wouldn't
here. I
No.
kill you
attempted-
from
I attempted
blood
suicide
circulation.
and the rope undid itself.
Thinking
Technically,
we
yes, you would be
strangle
able
him?
to solve the blood circulation issue. However, you can't breathe.
Choke him out. Yeah.
You wouldn't even be able
Yeah.
to really get the blood circulation to stop before you start choking on your own Adam's apple. Not gonna lie. Fun fact: an easy way to kill someone, or at least to really put down a fight. If you're fighting
Punch
a
him in the
dude,
throat.
punch him in the throat. You have the chance of flipping their Adam's apple and suffocating them. It's not a guaranteed
Ooh.
death.
Sick.
Well,
That's painful.
well, damn.
You can also hit somebody on the
Oh,
side
yeah.
of the head, causing internal bleeding.
The temple, right here. Whoop, that's my fucking blade again. So, at the head, you have like this little middle point that is your forehead. You can feel it. You can feel it with your headset on. It's where the curve kind of goes of your forehead. That is your temple. If you essentially rattle their frontal lobe and make them unconscious. So that's a.
If you hit them really hard,
Hit
can
'em really
make them
hard, you're
internally
gonna-
bleed, and you can kill somebody from one
Yes.
punch.
Yes,
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
but it's not preferred to do that. It is. You don't want to kill a man.
Yeah,
You
no.
just try to stop a fight. Okay. So you can do that. Sam, you are free to go back. Thank you for being my test demonstration. Switch into a normal human now. You switch into a normal human out there.
That
Why
too,
is
same
it
shit.
Normal looking avatar. Got it. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah, it's contort by Carrot.
I'm gonna sit
Contour by-
Applesauce crystals.
Yep, it's loading.
Yeah.
Does that avatar?
Stab you with his pen,
Well, I
you
don't
can't
even.
feel.
I mean, we don't need Gogo Loco, but does that have Gogo Loco?
Right in the throat.
So,
Wait.
quick question: who do I have to?
It does not currently know.
Fighting robotics.
Cats.
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 That would be cats.
Alright.
Switch into an avatar
Cats
that
are here.
has Gogo Loco. I'm gonna take a bite of my
Yeah.
calzone because it's starting to get cold.
You got it.
Your calzone. You got a calzone.
Mm-hmm. Homemade.
Oh. Oh, nothing like homemade.
After this, I'm gonna get a chalky milk and lay down.
That's valid.
a chalky milk.
Okay.
Gogo Loco, lay down
How's
and then
Go
like
Loco?
float up. Like lay down then float up.
I can sound like a bird.
Got it.
Who would have thought that I would be spending this my
Like this,
time
or
with
lay to the
Mark?
side. What do you want me to
Lay
do?
to the side. Lay to the side.
Who knows, bro?
Destiny. Destiny knew.
So, I'm gonna
I hate that.
teach you guys how to do CPR.
Fair enough.
Yay.
CPR.
Yes.
I already did this at school. They made us do it. Fucking
Did that on my
pass.
job.
The only reason why I failed
No mouth
CPR
stuff.
is because I didn't. Okay.
You
Too
didn't
bad.
break
The only
rib
reason
cage.
I only
Had
failed-
access.
I only failed CPR because I didn't want to do the acting
part.
to it, and there was also complications with my teacher because he got fired, like I said before. So
Yeah.
this is our person. He suffered a wound or a cardiac arrest or some form of internal problem or got shot, and currently he is unconscious. So he's fucking out of it. You would take your fingers and you would feel the pulse on his neck. You can feel the pulse on his wrist, or if his heart is beating fast enough, the pulse on his chest. But it's easier to feel the neck itself. which if you don't know where that is, take your 2 fingers, put it right to where your jaw, like the back of your jaw, right where the bone meets the neck, and there will be a little bit of like, should be some fat right there that you can push into and you can feel it. Yeah. You'll be able to feel that.
My heart's beating. I'm alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, woo!
Wait, what does
So-
it mean if I have no pulse?
If you don't have a pulse,
You are currently dead.
Yeah, oh
He's
shit.
dead.
Currently dead. So what you would do
My pulse
is
currently going
for
to be
this-
a
so this
B-rate
person-
sandstorm.
this man right here has fallen unconscious due to an injury. You walk up, yo dog, you alive? Nah, he dead. All right.
He did.
Don't actually do that. But you
No,
essentially
do not
like,
commit
like
assault.
No,
maybe-
he said
maybe-
that's how we do it, so that's how we do it.
maybe slap him a
Nobody
little,
do
like
what he says,
tap
do what
his
he
face,
does.
tap like little light slaps, and then see if he's awake. If not, check for a pulse. If it's a light pulse or no pulse at all, you you would take off his shirt, and then you would get your hands on his chest. Now, there's several ways of which you can do this. The main way is by having your. Do you see how my hands are? Where you have your main palm out right here, and then you have your other hand on top, and then you push down. You would push down on it, and you do that 30 times. There's a lot of songs you can do that to. The Imperial March, Staying Alive,
Pump it up, yeah. Pump it up.
Yeah,
Uh,
pump it up.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your heart is stopping and this kid is dying.
Hey, hey!
Hey! You can also do it, I'm pretty sure, to like, there's like a few Wu-Tang songs you can do it to.
My lord!
Yeah.
But you would do it like that, and you would do it 30 times. Yeah, you do it 30 times with 2 of the BPM or something like that. And you don't want to do it too fast, and you don't want to do it too slow. If his heart rate goes above 120, he's at risk for cardiac arrest, which is really bad. If it goes below 70, he's at risk of just dying. If he's not already essentially considered legally dead.
What happens if your heart rate's at 220?
Your heart explodes? Question mark?
Not quite.
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna die, guys.
I have
No, it's not-
supraventricular trimyocardia. I have reached that number.
Yeah, it's not gonna explode, but
It's not fun.
it's yeah. That's a heart attack, good sir. Your heart reaching 220 is a heart attack, good sir. That's it for you. It's over. So,
Yeah.
But you do it- hey, okay.
Okay.
but you do it 30 times and then you rest for 2 breaths. If you can, you try to hear if they're breathing or if there's any shallow breath. You check the pulse. If you have, I don't remember what they're called. What's the oxygen things called that you squeeze while you have the breath thing on it? I don't remember those
Mask.
called.
Respirator.
Breathing
It's
mask.
not. There's an actual
No,
name
no,
for it,
appendix,
but
sorry,
it is a
my-
respirator.
I've had mask.
Yeah, breathing
Or a
mask.
mask.
I don't know, just
It's-
something like that.
Yeah, there's some like weird medical, like a fucking EMC or some shit like that. It's something like that. But you would put it on him if you have a partner with you and who is working with you on this, and you have that object. You would put it on him. You would squeeze it twice. So 1, 2, and then you would do another 30 times, and you do that 3 times in a row. And if he does not wake up, he is considered dead. If you're EMT, of course. There's a story of a man who had like he went to cardiac arrest in front of a store, was sitting there for I think like 13 hours, legally dead.
No
And
one
but
came up.
because
So people
yeah.
just walking
People
past.
just
Oh yeah, it's
saw
just a
him
casual guy.
on
no,
the front
no,
end
no,
of
no, no,
the
no, no.
clock.
He was there for 17
Indeed.
hours, but like people kept doing CPR on him. One dude was doing it for like
17
2 hours
hours?
straight, and then he switched off with another guy, and they were doing CPR on him for about like 13 or 17 hours, some crazy number shit like that. And they were just sitting there, and he lived.
Was still declared dead.
No,
Damn.
he lived. He lived because the
Imagine that, imagine
EMTs
being
came
declared
as they got
dead
him
and
to an
you're
ambulance.
alive. That's
The EMTs came and they got him into an ambulance. Okay, we got to start kind of
Good then.
speeding this up. The EMTs came and they got him into an
Yeah.
ambulance, in which he lived, because all the people had done CPR on him, keeping him alive for that couple hours. Okay, so that is essentially it for CPR. One of the biggest things in real life in real life, whenever you are doing CPR, you do not want to do it light. If you are breaking bones, you are doing it correctly.
Ooh.
Because you are forcefully pushing their lungs to exhale.
Yeah, you're
Two
supposed to
broken
break
ribs
the
is better
rib
than
cage
dead.
to access it.
Yeah, you're
Also, if you have to check somebody for like CPR or whatever, see if they're awake or whatever, make sure their head hasn't been like, because if they fall, they can land on their head and that can be a problem.
so there's always that. That is, I think, everything for CPR. Am I missing something? Because I covered the main base.
I believe that's it. That was the only thing I thought of, just like check their
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Because like
It-
if they're
okay.
bleeding out, you need immediate help. You know,
Yes,
CPR
and
ain't gonna cut it.
That's the majority of stuff for CPR. I might be forgetting something, and I'm sure I'm going to get corrected by someone later on, or I'm going to go back and be like, "Fuck, I forgot that." Right, that was the thing I was supposed to teach. Actually, I'm
Actually.
we just went over it. You just missed the entire thing. We just went over it. That's
We're
pretty
talking
much
about
it.
how some snob's gonna be in the comments of this video saying, "Actually, this is how it works."
Okay.
certified, which we were just doing.
Do you do heavy weapons? I forgot if you do heavy or special.
I do
He does
heavy
heavy.
weapons. If I do that,
Okay.
Heavy.
Yeah, then I'm gonna get certified with that as well.
yes, that's a thing I'll
I'm
do with
running
you
the
all in a
medical
minute.
only because I can remember. I can remember guns. I can't remember medical.
Yes, I'm only gonna record medical.
why I fucked
I
up
got
in
medical
college.
is the only thing I can
Kyle, how
at
many
least
guns
think
do
that
you
I need to
own?
record at the moment. So, but that is pretty much
You don't have
everything for
feet.
CPR.
Really?
I'm not a literal doctor, and within the eyes of the law, I am not CPR certified, even though I should be.
Oh.
Even though I should be, it's the teachers.
My-
fault they
America.
should be.
Yeah.
It's a really easy class.
Yeah, it wasn't a class. I took sports med, and that was the thing we had to do. But my teacher got fired at the
Oh,
end of
yeah, I
the
had to
year,
do it as well.
so I didn't get it. I didn't get certification, even though I did pass it.
I'm in JROTC, and we do that every semester.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not down with all that. All right, you're good to get up though.
Sweet.
For a few general other things that are not like purely within a basis of this needs to happen or you need to know this. Few good things is if someone is passed out, Narcan. You give someone Narcan, it's like hitting them with nitro. Which is also what nitro is. Nitro and Narcan and Narcan, naproxen.
So can I just go
Um,
nitrous off my
Smelling salts.
Commodore?
I mean,
If we're
Smelling
talking about
salts.
Narcan, can I bring up one thing?
Go for it. I don't know why.
Do not slam Narcan. Slow and steady. Do not
Yes,
slam
yes.
Narcan. Because you will vomit. You will make them vomit uncontrollably.
Narcan is very fucked up.
Chicken.
That's cool. Nope. Sorry, I'm still eating.
So can I
No, you're
just
good.
grab the nitrous off my car, my Commodore, and just give it to them?
Nitro medical, nitroglycerin, nitro the element, and nitrous are all extremely different.
No, you may not use your car for medical expertise. Even the jumper cables. That doesn't work.
Yes. Jumper cables.
And also, don't unplug and replug your grandpa.
Jumper
Turns out-
cables. I think Rookie can back me up on this one because he literally works on fucking motors. Jumper cables, the car battery itself physically cannot conduct through our body. There's too low of what is it?
Huh.
There's
Voltage.
volts. Yeah, it's too low of voltage, but has an extremely high amperage. Yes, extremely high amperage. Meaning, if you put both your fingers onto a car battery, nothing's gonna happen.
It's the other way around.
No, it.
But I've seen like stuff where somebody like puts a hand on one battery and then puts a hand on another, and it
Nothing
actually
would
turns
happen.
the other battery on.
I mean, yeah, because it conducts
Also, those videos
through
are
our
fake.
Yeah, but you're
skin.
not gonna feel shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel it.
Oh, okay.
It conducts through our body, but it doesn't hurt us because of the
The
voltage.
resistance.
Let's
Or
put
skin.
it this
Tell you
way.
what, I
Yes.
used to
Oh,
charge my-
we have-
I'll tell
yes,
you
we have
when
high
I
enough
used to
resistance
be-
of
when I was
ohm.
younger, I used to have Nerf
I got a
balls
low
with my
battery.
friends.
Oh, okay.
I just
Let me
strap a
put it
You're
car
good.
battery on my back.
Voltage is like how you feel it. Amperage is how fast it travels, if I
Yep.
remember correctly.
So if you take a
Resistance slows
spoon-
it down.
I gotcha.
If you take a spoon and you put it onto a car battery, it's gonna melt. It just fucking melts. You can melt a spoon by putting it on your car battery.
You could have like
What the fuck?
a million volts, the 0.00001 amps. It'll be completely fine.
What is that?
Yeah. So
Why
There's
did
that.
I just get blasted by that?
there's of course many other forms of injuries which I am not covering here, such as shrapnel, which a lot of that is get it out of the skin and then pack it and wrap it. There's stuff like whole explosions, which is tourniquet and then bandage to whatever it is. There is stuff like fire. Fire is a whole separate thing. I don't even know how to deal with fire. I don't know how to heal anything fire related.
Fish skin.
Anti-burn cream.
Yeah.
I do.
Anti-burn cream. You wouldn't know. You want to give a few? You want to like come over here and give a few
Aloe vera,
insights into the
guys.
camera?
Sure. So
Come on over.
for fire, there's like 3 degrees to it, and then just like after that, it's like crisp. A 1st degree burn, it's probably like red, and it's gonna sting, and then there might be some like fucking blisters there. For a 2nd degree burn, it's gonna be a lot more worse, and there's gonna be more blisters on the burn, and probably a little cooked. For a 3rd degree burn, it's essentially charred or like completely just damaged and like entirely. You can't really do too much to fix 3rd degree burns. 2nd degree burns could be savable depending on if the nerves are damaged or not. But a 1st degree burn it's savable. You might have a little nerve damage, but I highly doubt it.
3rd
That's
degree.
stuff you could learn in culinary. Same goes for like acid and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
general burns.
Yeah, they're all put
Um,
into like one category as far as
3rd
I'm
degree
aware.
burns
Just, like, burns.
are 3rd degree burns are not as bad because it singes like the nerve endings, so you don't even really get to feel any of it.
2nd degree is supposed to be the most painful.
Yes, it is because it does not
Good
singe
news.
the nerve endings.
Yeah.
Good news is you're not getting 2nd degrees. It's either you're cooked or you're not. So
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys about this time?
Good
my dad got
news, you receive a 3rd
burns from his
degree burn, you're not
fingertips?
going to feel it for much longer. Bad news, you're not going to feel much of
How the
anything
hell
after
did he
that.
get 3rd degree burns on his fingertips?
He was moving wood after a burn pile, and the idiot picks up a piece of wood with liquid metal underneath it, and it burns his hands
Ouch.
off, and he's like, something stinks, and the idiot keeps holding it, fucking keeps working the whole time, comes in, looks at his hand, it's like fucking
I wonder
cooked,
what
and is like,
Hey,
"Huh."
I
a
very
few
much
other-
wonder what stings.
a few other neat things whenever it comes to stuff like the human body. Certain parts of our bodies can just fully
Something
regrow.
stinks.
Our livers can have up to 2/3 of it just gone, and it will regrow using bone marrow and work and function just fine. Our fingertips, past the nail cuticle line, which is about the distal finger, it can regrow fully. So that's cool. Your teeth, also,
You can
there is
also
you can reattach
Sorry, go
stuff.
Yeah.
Limbs that you lose, you can reattach them, and that's a whole separate thing. Surely you've
Yeah,
known of the
you have to
story
ice it, though.
of the surely you've probably heard of the story of the kid who lost both of his arms and then was able to stumble over back to his house, dial 911, and got both of them reattached. It's fucking crazy the stuff
Yeah,
the human body can do whenever
yeah,
it's on.
I
Holy.
Wait,
Holy shit.
remember shit
It makes
Oh, yeah, I've
Monsoon.
heard tons
It makes
of stories.
Monsoon look realistic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So regeneration is real?
Regeneration. Yes, I like this meme.
To a
That means
level.
we all have
Yes.
Wolverine powers?
In
To a level.
Only 3%.
No, not at all. Your teeth can also technically regrow. There's a form of fuck, what's it called? Not a cell, but it's something that is within your body
It's
that
a
your body
nerve.
produces that has the
No, is
teeth
it,
grow.
it's
So
a-
if you
Dermal?
if you it might be pheromone. If you lose,
Enzyme.
yeah, it's an enzyme. I'm pretty sure. If you lose some of your teeth, there is a thing that just like came out. I think this year or last year that can reactivate what that enzyme or cell is or something, and can help you regrow your teeth. So
Oh,
that's cool. Indeed, it is. Humanity has made a lot of advancements whenever it comes to medical. So a lot of these could be outdated. A lot of what I'm saying could be present. A lot of what I'm saying could become outdated. Everything I'm saying is entirely up for debate, except for bones. Most of those bones I got right. I know for a fact I got some of those right.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a tibia.
Actually, I'm gonna send you to Jetstream Sam on Revengeance difficulty. You have to
No.
S rank him. So, apart from that, that will for the most part conclude the medical training itself.
Super.
If you want to do anything, all of this I want you to do whenever you are in an event or something of the sorts.
I just want to get certified in
if
everything.
you-
Aren't I already automatically certified marksman? 'Cause
Yes,
I've
you are.
fucking
If
destroyed
you are in any event of sorts of which it is not super fast paced and it is not like a raid or an assault or something, I ask you to at least try to do actual medical. However, if we are in a event that is a raid or like the GOC 5K stuff we did, where everything is super high fast or like high intense and it's all going by really quick, I'm not going to blame you if someone like Silver, for example, runs up to you and says, "Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! We gotta go! We gotta go! We gotta go!" And then just gets them out. Says, "Go!"
Yeah, no.
Especially,
yeah, I totally get that. You're good.
especially with some characters, if they are a certain form of medic, like a Payday 2 medic or something, or even some people in general find it easier to just say, "I have Inspire, get the fuck up," and then that's that. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because I think it's kind of funny. I think it's funny that like
Medic
a dude
dozer.
can run up, get him, and then that's that.
What's up, motherfucker?
Wakey, little baby,
It's Mickey, time to fucking go.
Get the fuck up!
get the fuck up.
Good news, free healthcare. Bad news, I'm your doctor.
My preferred thing is to run up to someone who is injured, sit there for about 15 seconds, Rainbow Six Siege healing animation where you're just doing this, and then they're good to go.
No, you gotta
Also dead by
you
daylight.
gotta
One good
Ghost
news and
Recon.
one
Dead, the
bad
Dead by
news.
Daylight, you gotta
Good
hit the
news
Dead
and
by
one
Daylight,
bad
yeah.
news.
Recon
I'm
it,
your
yeah.
doctor. Get
No,
up.
you gotta hit the
Ghost
Far Cry
Recon,
animation
sorry.
where you're just
Fuck
breaking
it.
all their fucking bones to like
What was
fix
your
it.
favorite Ghost Recon?
It is
Mum?
entirely-
Or just
Just
rip
that
out
shit
the
was the
wood
bomb.
panel in their
Yeah.
arm
What
and
is
just.
we doing?
It
I
is
feel like
entirely up to
Wildlands was
you.
a great game.
Wildlands is very good. It is
Breaking
entirely
Bad.
up to you how you
Breakpoint is
want
shit,
to,
the driving
what type of
mechanics is like a
animation you want to do.
step down.
One moment, please. It is entirely up to you to decide what animation you want to do or how you want to do medical whenever it comes to a fast-paced or intense environment. However,
I'm gonna
again,
do the
I-
Fortnite heal.
I'll kill you, motherfucker.
Yep.
Do not.
Yep. Alright,
am-
you're good. Get up.
I'm
Abject
going
do
to
not.
ask. I'm going to ask politely that again. If you're in a slow-paced event or like an on-site or something like that, and you have the time where you are able to take your time and go through it a bit slower, do actual medical. But I'm not mad if you don't, because I can understand it can be a little bit of a bitch. Just try not to
Yeah.
always.
Sometimes when a
Like,
guy
get the
comes
fuck
in
up
with
and
both
outside.
femurs broken,
Later.
Yep.
you know.
Did you cover what to do, like if you get stabbed or accidentally get stabbed or something is lodged in your body?
Just stab somebody.
That kind of falls under the thing of tourniquet,
So
stuff
what
the
would
wound.
this be classed as?
Tourniquet it.
'Cause
All right.
As far as I'm aware,
One moment.
if say like there's something in your body, you do not want to remove it. Initially. Like, don't remove
if
it
it goes through.
yourself.
If it goes through. If it goes through. If it goes through your body.
Okay.
You would probably need both.
Or if you are stabbed on the abdomen or something. Abdomen? Abdomen.
Yeah,
If you're stabbed on the abdomen,
Right, I needed
don't
you
wanna
to
rip it out.
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
if it's like a knife,
And
because
also-
you know, you ever stab a
and
pencil through a baggie of water?
reference.
You know how it doesn't drain the water
Wait,
until you
hold on.
pull it out?
They're,
That time.
demolitions too.
Yeah.
Like explosive expert.
And that concludes
This.
this. Thank you to the audience. Thank you to Silver. Thank you to Werewolf for being my people who helped me. And that'll be all.
Do you do
very
Juggernaut
much.
certification maker?